Hey,
Buddy, how you doing, man?
good, good, good.
Working out again, huh?
Yeah, getting on this elliptical, dog. Yeah,
Dude, yeah. Where is that? Like in your building? There's like a
yeah, it's in my
gym there?
building. Yeah, it's downstairs. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get you on this. There. Okay. How you
Cool.
doing? Sorry, it took a second. My mom hit me up.
Oh no, that's cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
my gym in my building is shut down. I need like public area that people can hang out in. They've closed it, so.
Oh man, yeah, they closed. Everybody else I know, they closed their buildings, but I guess not enough people go in here. They don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you know me. I'm a gym rat. I just love the gym.
you have a sexy body.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, the gym's closed. I didn't even know it was closed for like a month, and I was like, oh shit, it's closed.
You're like, no.
So what have you been doing? You've been working out? Have you been like trying to eat healthy too? I know it's tough with like.
No, not really. I've just been eating. It's not that I'm never a person who's like, I'm gonna eat candy. I've just been eating a lot, like big portions.
Yeah, well, it's tough, but people like stock up on food for their like self quarantine, and then like
Yeah.
for me, after like 2 days, I've eaten it all already. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, man.
exactly. It's very hard to like ration things. Yeah, I've been eating a lot, cooking a lot, making quite a mess.
So what's the situation like where you are right now, like in LA? Is it pretty like lockdowns? Like, are you able to like go out and at least get some fresh air? Is it pretty tight?
Yeah, you can go out to get fresh air. Like take my dog on a walk and just like wear a mask and stay away from people. But I drove by a park the other day and I saw people were like very distant from each other, but in the park.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there'd be like a group of two, and then like 100 feet over there'd be another group of two.
Yeah. Same thing here. Yeah, there's like people. I know I've seen a couple times like some couples that have like got to the public parks and brought out like blankets, and I've seen police actually like walk up to them and they're like, no, you can't really like hang out. I think they're discouraging people, and apparently some people are getting ticketed or they're questioning people's travel and stuff. But yeah, it's weird times, man.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it is. It's a weird. I can't even compare anything in my life I've been through that's like this. I don't know about you. Like, it's weird.
yeah, no, it's and in Canada here, like every morning, for minus 2 days over the Easter weekend, like we wake up and then Trudeau does his like address every morning, kind of gives an update. So it's like almost like some weird like apocalyptic situation.
Yeah,
like,
you're the it's like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. We all wait to like find out who will be chosen as tribute, and then we go on with our
Yeah,
day.
exactly. Trudeau is the Elizabeth Banks character.
Yeah, his hair is getting like that too, man. I mean, are you gonna cut your own hair? Like, what's the
I
situation?
did.
Dude,
Did
hey!
a little snippety snip. Little
You did it
Edward Scissorhands.
yourself?
Yeah.
It's pretty straight, man.
With
Like,
nothing but I mean, the back's a little fucked up, but it's all right. Not going to show you that. Because I was using my iPhone and the clippers for like,
dude,
and a mirror behind me.
that's amazing. Are you yet? Well, I guess you still have are you a roommate in your
What?
place? You still have your
What?
roommate where you live?
I have a different one.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So Paul, who's great, Paul fell in love,
Uh,
and Paul and his girlfriend got a place.
cool, man. Well, that's awesome, man. So yeah, people have submitted some questions I see on the bottom. Did you just do a cooking show?
I did a cooking show a little while ago, and then I actually after that did a role where I played a chef.
Because I think I saw. Well, I think it was it was a rerun. Like they re-aired the episode. Because yeah, you did. What was
really?
the show you were on?
Worst cooks in America.
And
Celebrity edition. Yeah.
Dude.
It was fun. It was really good. I got to raise money for charity. I have a Dream Foundation. Helps kids in lower income areas get mentored through high school, and then it gives to them each $8,000 in their account towards college.
Dude, that's great, man.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And then and you just played a chef, right?
Yeah, killer chef in the movie I did in Van.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was really good.
You just channeled some of your own worst cook in America wisdom for that role, or what?
Yeah, I did. I learned, I learned some good, valuable stuff that looks a little fancy or whatever. Even though, like, beyond the three things I know, I'm still pretty terrible.
Now it's always a fun like conversation because I when it comes to like certain roles and things, or even just like basic acting and scenes, sometimes there are some very specific skills required to like knock out a scene. What is the weirdest thing you've had to learn for a role or for a scene? Like sometimes it's like, okay, at the end of the shot, you're gonna throw this garbage and it's gonna land in the trash can, and you have to like do that 15 different times.
Yeah.
But what's like, have you had to do anything that's been like embarrassingly tough to like knock out?
Yeah, I think, it's always the simple stuff. So it's like, you know what, like you understand what you're doing if people give you like a monologue, if they give you, like something like, okay, like I'm acting, I'm doing something here. But sometimes the easiest things are the hardest. Like they'll be like walk past camera and you're like, like, like you're walking weird. I'll always have problems with if I have to like unscrew something while I'm talking to someone in like a scene, let's say like unscrewing a cap. Yeah. I always am like, don't fuck it up. Like, like I'm so worried about unscrewing the cap that I'll mess it up, or I'll mess up walking, or I'll mess up like really simple, embarrassing things.
Yeah.
Last movie I was doing, I tripped over a step and broke the actual step off, and it was a house they were renting.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's tough. It's like, you nail the hard stuff, and then all of a sudden, you fall down the stairs at the end. You're like, well, back to once. That's it.
Exactly, yeah. It's always that type of stuff. Or like, let's say you have to walk into a room and you have to like discover something. That's always like a mental thing where you're like, okay, like, that's weird because you're going to the room. Like, you have to fool yourself.
Yeah, no, totally. We got a couple of questions here. Let's go to this one. What's your go-to meal to cook? Look at that from Christine.
My go-to meal. I like a bone-in ribeye. And then on the side, I'm a big Brussels sprouts fan. Brussels sprouts, spinach, either on the side. But bone in ribeye.
Okay, we've got a follow-up from her too. What is the worst thing that you've ever cooked? What is?
I tried to cook prime rib on. I mean, this was just the worst me accomplishing it. I tried to cook it on the show. The first episode, I tried to cook prime rib, and I couldn't get it like apart, so I ripped it apart with my hands. And there was like a really funny clip from that. But I mean, I've had some disasters, man.
It's tough.
Hit the smoke alarm a few times,
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like to stick to the stuff out of the package. You just put it in, boil it for however long it tells you to, and hey, look at that.
Yeah. It's you're a microwave master. Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I'm living I feel like I'm like living in college again with all the food I've been eating. I've been like, I haven't been doing it's hard to you don't want to go to the store that often to keep fresh food in your place, right? You don't want to be out as often. So
exactly. I'm trying to bulk stuff and then freeze stuff and.
Oh yeah. Oh, my buddy Kyle just jumped on. My dudes, you met Kyle. We popped by your place that time, and Kyle.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
There he is. Oh, and Kelsey, you met Kelsey too.
What's up, Kelsey? How you doing?
Hamilton.
Yeah.
I think we met. It was Hamilton, right? At the Hamilton Comic-Con, I think.
Yeah.
And you've done how many cons have you done now?
I haven't done that many. It's been over since 2013. I've done 9, 10.
Yeah.
So not a crazy amount, but.
Did you have one in Vegas? I thought you just.
I had one in Vegas right as it started. Yeah. And so that's why, even though coming back in time for quarantine, I still haven't seen my parents because I'm like, I don't know. I was shaking a lot of hands in Vegas. I was shaking hands and hugging people and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's not good. Yeah.
Here's one for considering what you're doing right now. What's your advice for longer cardio? What's the trick?
As far as getting better cardio? I would actually say to get better, cardio, actually being better at cardio, doing intervals. So let's say I'm on 15 minutes and 30 seconds right now. So let's say the last 15 seconds of each thing when I'm doing long cardio, I'll sprint it. Not right now because I'm talking to you, but if you do intervals where you get your heart rate to go up and then you relax back down a little, those things tend to really help your cardio.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to take your word for it because my cardio is like me getting the mail every day. So that's good.
Hey man, you're lean. Are you naturally a lean guy or just?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blessed with them. I think it's going to catch up to me eventually, man. I'm going to hit that age where all of a sudden it's just going to be boom, it's going to stop. And I'm going to have to, but I try to we've been doing a lot of the yoga and a little bit of the Pilates and stuff in the place, Kelsey and I, because we don't have the gym. So we got to kind of make use of this. It's like a prison workout,
That's amazing. You have a little workout partner. You could hold her ankles while she does the throwing the legs and doing the sit-up stuff. You could do all that.
Oh. It's like Cirque du Soleil.
Pretty much. That's what I expect. Who was quicker to learn a double backflip, you or her?
Wow, dude, Kelsey for sure. She's good. She does this twist on the second backflip too. It's pretty impressive.
Dude, a little McTwist action.
We call her the McTwist. That's her nickname now.
Wow, that's amazing.
Here's a random question. Are you excited for? Oh, where did it go? I just thought I clicked it. There it is. Are you excited for GTA 6 like the rest of the world? Do you play a lot of video games?
Dude, I used to, and I used to play Grand Theft Auto, but I haven't in years. But I'm actually, with all this downtime, I'm thinking of getting a new system. And then Paul moved out, so I'm like, I don't really need it. I don't play video games that much. But now I love doing, also because I've been having a really fun time with like the lives. I was thinking of like doing Twitch or something, because it's fun to talk to people 99.9% of the time, you know, because everybody on here, you know, is usually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like I like that, you know, we've all kind of used this technology, whether it's Zoom or lives. It's cool to see people like coming together. Yeah,
definitely. How's everything with you? Has everything kind of just gone away as far as your gigs and flying planes?
Yeah, dude, I had lined up. That was the same thing. It just like there were a lot of potential stuff, a lot of stuff that I was like, you know, going out for and auditioning for, and a lot of potentials. And then once again, everything just froze. So anything that I was like booked for, anything like that, has been delayed and pushed. And we're kind of just hoping for everything to come back. But I think the longer it's out for, the more effects it'll have, right? So
yeah, I'm just curious if things are going to speed right back up and they're going to like make up for lost time, or things are going to be very slow to return.
Well, especially in Toronto, like a lot of any productions in Toronto that are like, say, shooting, Toronto's doubling for like New York or something. They need those exterior shots. So you run the risk of like too far into the fall. It's like snow hits, winter hits. So you kind of miss your window for shooting in the summer. So hopefully we get stuff back up and running. But yeah, dude, it's been a weird time. The whole industry is completely on pause, as you know.
Yeah, man. I really, it's sad because I felt like I was hitting definitely a little momentum switch and getting some really good things started. I had a podcast that was supposed to start the week quarantine happened.
Damn.
So that sucks because it's really cool. It's a really great podcast. It's going to be on Action Park Media when this is all done, and it's called Comeback Kids, and it talks about people overcoming adversity to find success in what they're passionate about.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's hopefully hopefully like we get stuff going and then it'll be back to normal before we know it. So it's just people need to follow the damn rules and like not
I think it's like, you know what, if we knock it out, we just all are diligent about it for a minute here, as much as it sucks, it's better than having to deal with, you know, either resurfacing or it continuing to go on. I mean, there's no handbook for us dealing with this because most people have never, I mean, has there been any, I mean, the last pandemic was, nobody's alive. The last pandemic was what, the Spanish flu?
Yeah. It's been...
Or, I mean, H1N1 was kind of, but I think that's way different than this.
And so, SARS and everything, but it was never really was widespread. This is the first time.
Yeah, as far as being shut down. Like, because SARS, like, there were parts of the world shut down, but, like, not, like, I don't think anything's been all-consuming.
Yeah, no, 100%. So here's speaking of which, what are you going to do the day self-quarantine ends? What's on the list, man? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna eat out, probably sushi, and I'm gonna do some jiu-jitsu with my friends.
Dude.
If it's okay to, if it's allowed, I don't know what the rules will be when it even ends, but I miss jiu-jitsu so much, dude.
Yeah, well, it's one of probably the things that you know, touching other people and getting in their space is probably like the last.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be the last. It's gonna be the last pillar to go. You know.
Yeah, like golfing. they'll bring golfing back first because that's like
tennis is gonna be lit.
Yeah, tennis. Yeah, badminton. Racquetball's a little iffy because you're kind of still kind of close.
Yeah.
But man, practice up on the ping pong. This could be your big chance, man. Here's one. Do you watch?
Do you see ping pong?
Dude. Yeah. Oh my God! Was that? Oh, that's here we go. Do you watch your movies? And if you do, how does it feel? Do you watch your own stuff?
Not really. I don't really own anything I've been in. I'll see things here and there, but I'm such a big fan of film that I know that I can learn so much from the million films I haven't seen. So I never even really think about watching my own stuff. It's not even really on my radar. Mm-hmm. But I am stoked. I just saw a cut of a movie I'm doing that was supposed to come out May 24th, but now with everything, it's going to come out October 13th. The Killer Chef one, and I'm pretty stoked on it. It's pretty good. It's called Broil. I'll be talking about it when it comes back up in October, but yeah, it was, it's cool to see something. I'm very different in that movie, so it's cool to see that, but I'm not gonna like watch it a bunch of times, I just
Do you,
don't. Yeah.
do you find like I feel like more people, because of them staying at home and like watching streaming services and stuff like that, do you find more people are like watching your stuff and reaching out to you because they're like discovering you and things because they're just kind of scrolling through Netflix or Amazon?
Dude, I feel like that. I feel definitely like there's been a lot of people in my lives who are like, oh, I watched Stuart Little, and then I was like, I wonder what happened to that guy, and so then I added you. And I think
nice.
that's really cool to like, connect with those people who haven't been, necessarily following me on Instagram forever. I have a bunch of cool diehards on here who, have even come over to your live right now who are really cool, and I really appreciate it. And it's just awesome to, honestly, I've just had such a really good time connecting and taking like the random requests and the random calls, and like, it's a blast. Like, people are generally really cool and interesting, and like, it's a great eclectic group of personalities, and I really appreciate that anything I've done in my life has impacted them in any positive way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like what you do. I've been watching you. You'll do like your lives, and you'll bring just like fans on and have them stream with you. That's very cool, man.
Yeah, and then I'll randomly bring some of my old friends on, and my friends will have a good time, and like it's it's just been fun because it's like, you know what, the thing we need when stuff like this is going on is a sense of community, and it's hard to have a sense of community when we're all separated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna join you the other day, but I was cleaning up my fridge, and I had too many like back of the fridge beers, so I was like,
yeah, you're like, I can't do it.
I can't. I'm like, dude,
can't do it.
Go on.
Yeah, it's I got to be in the right mindset too, because sometimes I'll like not have had my coffee, and I won't be awake, and I'll be like, and I'm trying to like answer all because sometimes they'll throw me hardballs. Sometimes you guys throw me hardballs. I'll be like, what do you think about this? And I'll be like, okay, I got to word this correctly. And then, but I had coffee probably 5 minutes before I started this.
Good.
So I'm extremely alert.
Good.
And I think that's why I went off on that guy. But hey, he kind of deserved it, dude. Dude's been following my lives for a while, and I've been ignoring him. But like, dude, fucking just be positive. You know what? I love you guys. Everyone listening right now, I love you guys. Much love for you guys. Thank you so much for even wanting to come watch me and Tanner chat. I like this beautiful guy. Tanner, also, I owe you an apology. Last time I flaked on texting you back, and like the day you were gone, I saw your text message. I don't know what happened. I think I might have gone into a deep sleeping hole.
Dude, it's okay, man. It's tough. Like I'll text people. I'll jump on a plane, or I'll like whatever.
Yeah.
It's don't worry about it, man.
But dude, I can't wait to see you when you do come back.
Yeah.
Sadly, the restaurant where we ran into icon Dolph Lundgren is closed, so we can't go to that restaurant anymore.
I remember that, where we're like sitting there, and it was like, was this at Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a crazy time. It's only in LA, right? We were
just dolphin around.
Just dolphin. Oh man, the Dolph puns that night were amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Dolph, just Dolph it. Cool, buddy.
Dolphin.
Well, I don't want to keep you much longer, man. Thank you so much for taking the time and chatting.
Of course.
Stay safe.
Love your handsome face. You're such good vibes, man. From the moment I met you, I felt like, dude, I'm already friends with this guy. Like our times in Hamilton, and I hope to continue and see you when this all ends. Please stay safe.
Hamilton and LA, and you're welcome in Toronto anytime, man. You can. I got
love
a place for you to sleep. We'll go out in the town when this is done. It'll be great.
Yeah, exactly, baby. Is it? Hold on. Proper terminology. Running through the six.
That would be it. Yes, correct.
Yeah. There you go.
We will tear up the six together, my friend.
That sounds great.
All right, pal. Well, take care. Keep fit. Have fun. And
you too.
all the best to you, buddy.
I'll talk to you soon.
Take care. See you later.
Bye.